My check, my check. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the weekly distribution for Roundhill. They were announced this morning at 6:55 a.m. So I could have made this video a little bit earlier, but I was busy, helping with kids on the bus and stuff like that. So, and I wanted to have breakfast with my wife. So, here we go. All right. So we're gonna talk about what the market is doing right now, and I'm gonna show you guys some numbers of how the market is doing. Now, you would have figured that the United States, it's revamping or reducing their interest rates. So John Powell just went on TV and said that he was going to knock down the interest rate. Now, the problem with that is that it brought the market down. And I'm going to show you guys how every single index out there it's down. I'm going to show you guys my portfolio. I think I'm at like 16K, something like that. If that would have been me like months ago, like I would say about a year ago, I would have panicked and I would have sold all my stuff and take a loss, right? But I know that the market rebounces all the time. So I'm going to show you guys the market first, and then we'll jump into the distributions for Roundhill for this week. All right, so here we are. So these are the market index. So the S&P 500 is down 1.66. Now 1.66 doesn't sound like a lot, but mind you, this is the entire United States, largest 500 companies in the United States. The Dow Jones is also down almost a full percent, so 0.84%. The Nasdaq is down 2.29%, and the Russell 2000 is down 2.77%. Every other company, as you can see over here, they're all down. Um, but again, if you mess with the market, you know that, if you're involved in the market, you know that this happens all the time, right? So the market always comes back. I mean, if you look at the trajectory of the S&P 500, it doesn't look like it's been doing good since let's do 5 days. Okay. So in the 5 day trajectory, it looks like it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. And then on the 12th, and then when they announced the rate cuts, just boom, it plummeted down. So if you look over here, and it continues to drop all the way down till today. But again, I'm not worried about it because I know that the market, does this all the time. But let's talk about what we are doing here today. So a couple of things that stood out from this weekly distribution from Roundhill. I hold Hood, and I'm gonna pay 69 cents per share. And for what I see, that is one of the highest distributions for this week, right? So 69 cents for HOOW, which is Robinhood. AMD is gonna pay 56 cents per share. And Google, not bad at 55 cents per share. And then we have the gold. This is a new ETS, by the way. This is a brand new down here on the bottom. 47 cents per share. And the Roundhill Gold Weekly ETF also going to pay 21 cents per share. In order for you to get the distributions for this week, you will have to purchase before the 16th. So basically today, because the market is closed on Saturday and Sunday. So, and then your payout will be on the 18th, which is probably Wednesday. So that is going to be it for this weekly distribution now. Now I'm going to show you what I have done from the previous week that we got our dividend payment, which I posted a video on. So you guys can see that I am continue to reinvest my money into the companies that pay it. So on November 12th, I got 1,057, right, for having 768 cents per shares, and they paid $1.38. So that was 1,057. We're going to see, and we're going to do a calculation as to what I will be getting this week. Okay, here's the calculator. So I had this past week 768. Right now, I currently own 784 shares of HOOW. So let's do the math. 7 784 times what's it gonna be paying? 69.88 per share. So 0.6988 equals. So my dividend payment for the upcoming on the 18th is going to be $548.85. Again, I will reinvest this money into the stock, but if we go back onto the portfolio and see what the highest this company has ever pushed, um, so oh, we don't want this. Go back. So the highest it's ever been at one point was, I think it was 80 something dollars, $85. So will it go back to $85? Who knows? But let's calculate that, okay? So I have 784 times, I'm just going to round it off to 85, right? So this portfolio will be valued at $66,640. My initial investment when I first purchased was only like 55K, if I'm not mistaken. And it has grown a little bit, but I'll continue to hold. I mean, look at every single company is in the reds, but that's fine though. You know, it happens to the market. But we are going to show. Well, I'm going to show you the portfolio that I have on Fidelity. This portfolio was started on May 19th. That's when it was able to trade. We got our distribution from Palantir today, so $181. So what we're going to do, we're going to buy some more shares, right? And we are going to tell this company that we want to buy $181 available. So we're going to buy shares. And what is that? Like 4 shares? Let's see how much 4 shares at a limit of 55.29. I think we're going to put it 55.02. Let's just do 55 and 0 cents, right? This would allow us to $202. So we have to cut it down to 3. So 3 shares will be $159. So we're gonna save a little bit of money right now, and we are going to tell that at whatever time it hits $55, um, price limit. Sorry, 55, $165. So 3 shares, $55 per share will be 165. So by the time 4 p.m. comes, if it doesn't hit $55 per share, then I will it won't do anything. So we're gonna do the pre-buy and the preview order. Make sure that it's good. Oh, so it went down a little bit. So now we gotta uh, edit. So we're gonna say 54 and change now. Market limit. So 54.76 and preview order. Security yes is fine and place order. So buying 3 more shares at 54.76. We'll see what the market does and see if we can buy that. So that is gonna be it for today's video, guys. I'm gonna show you guys again the distributions if you want to pause it, so you can see if you own any of these companies, right, and how much you will be getting this particular week next week, on the 18th. So take a look at the video. You can pause it right now if you want to, and see if you own any of these companies and what your distribution is going to be for the 18th. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's going to be it for today's video. If you like that video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, trying to grow the channel as much as possible. And I'm going to continue sharing my journey onto my retirement fund, I should say. But anyway, guys, until the next video, stay safe, be well. See ya. Peace.